Well, there are already signs of new life tonight in the fields burned by the massive brush fire in Kirkville last week.
Most would say the flames destroyed 100 acres of land, but tonight News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan explains why it was the best thing that could happen to the Kirkville environment.
The flames were seen far across central New York, but Tom Gorman had a front row seat from his yard.
I used to look at, a nice golden field, and now it's a black field.
Part of his property now ash, but he doesn't mind.
Fires almost help growth.
Yeah, they clear out the vegetation. It's like pruning in the backyard.
Tom Horton teaches about forest fires and how they're good for the ecosystem.
For too many years, like 100 years, we have put them all out immediately. And that creates incredible fuel loads where once a fire starts, it just burns like crazy.
Controlled burns happen in other places. The less brush, the smaller the flames.
For the next 10 to 15, 20 years, this whole stretch will never reignite. Or if it does, it's just going to peter right out.
Neighbors who don't like the view of acres and acres of black fields won't have to wait too long. The professor says the entire area will be green within a month, and there's already evidence of it happening as these green tender plants are sprouting through the ash layer.
The hottest fire still only penetrates about an inch deep.
Underneath, fertile roots, seeds, and wildlife ready to come back.
Look at that little guy. Now that shouldn't have survived, right? But it did.
This teacher will bring students here, but says the more we all learn about fires, the better we can deal with them. In Kirkville, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
Now, Professor Horton says climate change will cause more frequent fires. He says homeowners should clear yards of thick, dry brush so that there's no fuel for fires close to houses. He wants you to leave greenery. The invasive grass, Phragmites, is rampant in central New York and may be to blame for just how quickly that fire spread.